this. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us,
Hello? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by... This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return...
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this.
Might we be able to offer...
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear them. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay.
ends well. seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet it. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in... Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Oh, the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready. It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go.
What is this foolish dance? What
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you? Oh, you poor young fool. Let me unburden you of at least... I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. Before Idrisil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. This is your destiny. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. Some people just don't know when to give up.
Did you think that he chose death? He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grandmaster of Angrila. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the age of Hero. Get out, mate! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue ice! Would you look at that?
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment.
Oh my! Is it? Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you.
Stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable.
Stop right there!
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training...
Finished. Honored Luminary. If you would like to follow me, grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant. But for you, I have a technique no less impressive. And it was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure? I knew you would make the first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a as good as can be expected for a first attempt.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh,
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I...
what? You're going to make me...
Who better, Lord Robert? And besides, I've always wanted to see two princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an...
Oh. 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 Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades!
That's the spirit. Don't hold back.
Just you!
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I must say, I doubt... The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons. Now, I think it's time we put...
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my...
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have it.
So this is where you have been hiding. Wait, I know that.
What again?
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this room.
No! Ah! Ah! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not... So inconsiderate! Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way.
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster Ai. Well, don't just stand there. Come, so that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Now, Luminary! Unleash! The last and greatest of all the secrets of Angry-La. Solar Flare!
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right.
You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago.
What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. the Grand Master put me through worse than...
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns and...
Thank you. Truly.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One.
Whatever could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mortigan. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, there's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordigan gets.
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angrilar, we have even devised a special training regime for you.
Aye.